And so we're off on another adventure on our favourite P&O ship this time, Aurora. Oh, we haven't been on her since New Year's, but we do love that ship dearly. So we'll find out what happens on the way. See you soon.
A303 at the moment.
We certainly are. I'll just turn the sound down, dear.
Alright, so we're on the A303 at the moment, and it's a Saturday and it's good weather, and at the moment it's fairly light traffic, so we hope it's going to stay this way. Well, we've just got through Salisbury and now on the Southampton road. As you can see, the traffic is really quite good. We lost 2 minutes going through Salisbury on a Saturday. It's unheard of.
Usually 12, isn't it?
Usually it can be even a lot more than that. So we've just got to hope that the M27 is just as good.
They forecast that there's potential big hold-ups there.
Well, we'll see when we get there. But at the moment, as you can see, look at this. Beautiful clear roads. Wow.
When we arrived at Southampton, the traffic to the port was really busy, but we popped into town and we met up with some friends for a cup of coffee in John Lewis. So we're just coming up to terminal now, and we're now 1 o'clock boarding despite being 12:30. So we'll see, hopefully we can skip straight past this queue and go in. So because of our priority, we've been waved straight through to go on to security, haven't we, Lily?
We have, yes.
Yeah, we're lucky. And it's moving along quite nicely, isn't it, Lindsay?
Yeah, so far. So far, so good.
Check-in was really quick, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're still queuing in security, and while we've been here queuing, we met 6 lovely people who actually follow us and recognise us. Oh, it's so great to meet people.
We're going to be meeting them in the bar, I think.
Well, hopefully, yeah, we'll meet them for a drink sometime when we get on ship. And so, we're just getting on the ship now, aren't we?
We are.
There's a bit of a nasty accident at the bottom of the escalator where someone had unfortunately fallen, so we had to come up the lift together. So we're looking forward now to getting on board, meeting up with our special friends who've come a long way to be here.
They have.
And going to have a drink.
They've come all the way from John Lewis.
All the way from John Lewis.
He's gone safe.
Cheers. Cheers,
guys.
All the best.
Oh, cheers.
Yes, sir.
Cheers. Go on. Yeah.
This is obviously for me to wake rosé wine out of.
Not so lucky as to the
But it's
latter.
a bit of a strange mixture. If you put the two together, you might get a sparkling rosé.
Oh dear, not sure about that. I'll have to drink them individually.
After lunch, we went to our cabin. It was the first time we'd ever had an ocean view cabin on Aurora, and we loved it. There will be a full cabin tour and review later in the series. So this is the view from our cabin as we sail away from Southampton. We've just unpacked and got dressed, ready for the evening. And yeah, looking forward to meeting up Bob and Holly out at the Pennant Bar, ready to watch our sail away from Southampton. It's great, fantastic, love this little cabin. So we're sailing out now from Southampton. There's Iona as we go past her. We sail out past the JCBs on the side there. And Mine Shift at the Queen Elizabeth terminal. Love to sail away. Mine Shift 3. So there we go. As as we sail away from Southampton on our 16-night Scandinavian and Baltic cruise.
16 nights.
What do you reckon, Linz?
I think it's going to be amazing.
I think it's going to be good. So then it's bound to be on this ship.
We're on Aurora.
Yeah.
What more could we need?
She's lovely. Good evening, young sir. How are we?
We are doing well. I thought of all the things one could enjoy on one's first P&O cruise.
Yeah.
Something for which I failed to account was the texture of fresh soot in one's beverage. It is divine.
You got some soot.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but she's an old ship, and she's running on that thick stuff. Well, you would know better than most people. What's it called? The thick, sludgy stuff?
Soot?
No, the oil.
Sludge?
Yeah, sludge. Yeah.
I just think it's a little bit of fiber. It can't really hurt anyone.
No, it's good for you. Very good for you. We've just got our free drinks coming now. Because we get.
I'm sorry, I haven't been on 5,000 nights with P&O. This is, considering the 3-day just ended, this is night 4. But we're catching up.
This is your second cruise on P&O.
It is indeed.
So where's your darling wife to?
She is still getting ready, and I have learned after 38 years.
How many?
38.
Oh yeah.
I've learned quite a long time ago that for a happier spouse, take care of business, get dressed, get out, and leave her to it.
It's a man thing, isn't it? We have to learn these. You just get that look and it pierces into the brain.
It's a gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, mine's over there, so it's fine.
Well, the thing is, until she sees this, if it survives the cutting room floor, she won't know that you've said that. But at some point, Dax may need to dig another hole in the garden.
It will be included in the video because I don't care.
We have. Where is your spouse, by the way?
She's over there. Over there.
Well, I have something for her.
Yeah, we've got something for you, but I've just forgot to bring it, so I'm going to go and get it. Dear little Holly, look, she's made us some P&O biscuits.
Oh wow!
They're fantastic. How the hell did she find time to make biscuits when you've been so busy?
Well, as Chief Engineer Montgomery Scott said on the Enterprise, if something's important enough, you make the time.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You'll have to ask Holly about that to get the full scoop.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's so
Right, I'll go back to the cabin,
so good.
take these back and pick up our little package.
Okay, go ahead.
No,
not opening it. You opened it. It's not ticking.
No, it's fine. It's safe. It's safe.
Oh, she's got to work out how to open it.
Oh.
How sweet.
Nice.
How cute.
Wait a minute, turn that around.
Wait a minute.
Turn
the background.
I'll get this one.
Hopefully they both have it.
Yeah, but
Yay! They both have it. Seriously, Holly, the other one's yours.
The other one's yours.
Why is it different?
I don't know.
Slightly different.
So just by randomly, Dax, dog. How's it different? What?
How cute!
You didn't even ask for one.
No? Oh, adorable.
What's that?
Look.
What is that? What is that?
No, look.
No, what is that over there? What is over there? Yeah. These are so cute. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
It's all right. Sailing out of Southampton on a beautiful, sunny May the 18th. It's fantastic. With great company and just gorgeous. So, you've ordered dinner, and what have you gone for?
Oh, I don't know. I know I've got a starter and a soup and a main course.
And mushroom panna cotta?
Oh, I don't know.
And what about your bread?
I have
white bread, and
Yes.
they then come around and put some butter on my plate because I asked for it, and we all have butter, and
Yes.
it's all put on the plate for us, but it's put there because of the measures that they're putting in place for health and safety.
Oh, I see. So it's a good thing then that they're
Absolutely.
serving you with butter individually.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Jolly good.
Thank you.
And indeed, dinner was very nice, all washed down with a couple of glasses of nice Malbec wine. We had so much catching up to do with Bob and Holly.
First taste.
Yeah, is it up to the usual standards?
Yep.
So is it up to the usual standard or is
It's
it
up
good?
to the usual standard.
Oh dear. I don't know whether I want mine now. After dinner we decided we'd just pop up to the crow's nest and continue our conversations rather than going to a show. On the way there we decided to take in the sights.
Well, what have you got there for your after dinner drink?
I have a maple mocha Irish coffee.
Okay.
And it's cold and it's got sort of something floating on the top, so we'll go for it. Cheers. No.
It's a no.
No.
Is it? Okay.
It's cold. It's cold coffee with whiskey in. No.
Well, I might try that one.
You can try it, but no, not for me. It tastes very much like the tiramisu martini we had on Cunard.
Not good, is it?
Not for me.
No.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not for me.
Okay. So I'm going to try it now.
Alright. Suck gently. Oh, going back for seconds. Can't be that bad. Leave me some, would you?
It's all right, actually.
You prefer that to the Cunard one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so Lindsay, what are you doing now? What have you got
I'm
now?
drinking.
Yeah, but what have you got?
I've got a.
Hey, what?
I've got a liqueur coffee.
And what flavour?
Baileys.
Baileys. And is it good?
You could do with more Baileys in it.
Oh. Oh Lord. So let's see the face. Let's see the face. Let's see, is it an honest face of enjoyment or a...
It could do with more Baileys.
Really?
Yeah.
We thought we'd pop down to Anderson's just for a nightcap, and outside the lifts we bumped into two lots of friends. It's so good to meet people on board and have a chat, so if you do ever see us on a cruise, please come and say hi. The second group of friends we met, Malcolm and Gary, joined us in Anderson's for a few drinks. They kept us up till the early hours of the morning. So we headed back to our cosy cabin for the night. Good morning.
The bright and breezy Aurora as we sail north up the North Sea on our first full day at sea. I've left Lindsey in bed for a little bit of a lie on because it ended up being later than we anticipated last night, but that's what happens when you meet friends. And we certainly met some interesting characters last night. We had a really nice long chat with Malcolm and Gary in Anderson's. It was just great to meet them, and they've been watching us for a while. So if you're watching this, hi guys, really great to meet you last night.
After a good breakfast, we headed off to Champions for the quiz with Quizmaster Freddie.
Do you want to know what I went for?
Since
we just left Southampton yesterday, I thought, no, I can already see you over there saying, please, not musical theatre. It's not musical theatre, you're okay, that'll be okay. Not yet.
So just done the quiz, which is all about S. And we came second. We had 17 points, thanks to Bob and Holly, with the questions on Seattle and San Diego, and the one they get wrong about San Francisco. But to be fair, we wouldn't have got any of them wrong. So it's good. So it's now 20 to 11 on our first day at sea.
That's not what you said just now.
It's 20 to 1 in Helsinki. And I just defocus on that one and focus in on that one because it's Thatcher's time.
We got to the terminal.
What are you having, Linz?
Coke.
A what?
A Coke.
Bacardi and Coke?
Full fat Coke.
Full fat Coke.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Bob,
Yes. How can I help you?
where'd you find potato chips to? On which planet?
I'm drinking my Thatchers. Leave me alone.
Where is it, Holly? Where does Bob find his chips?
He's Uranus.
He's Uranus, yeah. If you're enjoying sharing our holiday as much as we did taking it, then perhaps you'd like to subscribe to the channel so you can continue to see what we get up to.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Linz.
Hot dog, yes.
Good?
Uh-huh.
Well served to you?
Service was very good.
And better than Cunard? Yeah?
It's so nice to get a decent hot dog.
All you need now is a beer.
No, I must admit, they're a bit slow in doing that.
Ah, yeah.
I've got an empty plate.
I have. I've just had my burger and fries for lunch after working up an appetite doing the singing.
Yeah, it's going to work as hard, I think, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah, he is. He's quite an interesting character.
Yeah,
Very dry sense of humour.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
agree.
Welsh, isn't he?
yeah, I think so.
Musical director. Yeah. But yeah. I think he's going to get worked hard. Anyway, back to me burger. So, not quite up to the usual standard. I think they've changed the pâtés a bit. And they're not as meaty as they were, a bit less tasty, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just unlucky.
And they're serving it all to us, aren't they?
Everything is being served. Nobody's allowed to put your own sauce on or anything. All being done. There's a barrier there to keep people back away from the serving area to avoid any contamination. And despite this, they're the odd person who doesn't wash their hands, who still goes the wrong side of the barrier. The only person I've seen to go the wrong side of the barrier is one person who hadn't cleaned their hands.
Says everything, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, mine.
So we've come up to one of our favourite places on the ship, the shuffleboard courts. And guess what's happening at 2 o'clock?
Shuffleboard.
Yeah, I'll probably go out in the first round again, but we do enjoy it, and it's lovely and sunny weather. Not particularly warm at the moment, is it?
No, you wouldn't want to be up here without
Fleece on.
As a gust of wind blows me away.
Yeah. It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice up here, nice and sunny.
Yeah, lovely.
But we will be windburned.
Windburned?
Windburned.
Windburned. Windburned. Windburned. Yes, alright, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So up on deck 13, and what a beautiful wave view. It's a little bit drafty, but it's just gorgeous up here. Lindsey was busy getting some practice in before the competition.
Don't give it a shove. Okay, everyone, on this court here, we have got the game of
What do you want, top or bottom?
John H. and Carol versus Ken and Sally.
And that was my cue to play, so off I went. I didn't do very well. The courts weren't playing very well today. Well, that was my excuse anyway. However, all Lindsey's practice did seem to be paying off.
Tell you what though, doing 4 instead of 6 definitely go.
Tonight was our first formal night on board, and yes, Dilys decided she was going to invite herself to take part in the fun and enjoy a few drinks.
Musy booshy like.
It's a little bit like a Bloody Mary, but it's got a funny twang to it. Funny sweetness.
Strawberry
to it.
twang.
Yeah.
So, let's see your face.
It's quite drinkable.
Is it?
Yeah.
The starter.
Really enjoyed that.
And what was it?
It was a mushroom and blue cheese
cannelloni.
Cannelloni.
Yeah.
But it was really tasty.
Just come round and see your flower. Uncle Bob had just put a flower there. See? A little petal. Isn't it? So it was good.
It was very nice.
Good. Oh, missed you. It was good.
You missed me.
I missed you, yeah.
The rest of our dinner was fine, but nothing special considering it was supposed to be a gala dinner. Anyway, after dinner we popped into Anderson's for a few more drinks.
Yeah, first try.
This is some sort of Sicilian Seville cocktail.
Oh, is it an orange flavoured one?
Yeah, that's citrusy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Not for me then.
I wouldn't if I were you.
No. Okay. So we did the syndicate quiz tonight. Didn't quite work out the way we'd hoped, did it, Linz?
No, it didn't.
We didn't do very well. Where are you? Over there. Over there. And we did have a couple of drinks, but I've seen something that's really quite shocking. I'll just turn you around and show you. Look at this. Bob's left his wine behind and he didn't drink it. What a shame.
After a cup of hot chocolate, that was the end of our second night on board, but we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning from Aurora on our second sea day. As you can see, it's a bit blustery out, isn't it, Linz?
Yeah, this is just blowing the cobwebs away.
Yeah, it's good though after last night. Hadn't slept as well on the ship for ages last night.
I always sleep well on a ship.
I know getting you up is the problem, but no, so we've come up for shuffleboard and we think decks are a bit wet in places, so depending on who's running it, they might cancel it, which is a bit of a shame. Means we'll have to
means another coffee time.
Or beer.
No, it's a bit early for beer.
Well, who knows? Never say never.
Indeed, shuffleboard was cancelled, so instead of the competition, we had an international event between the USA and UK. And have a guess who won? Ooh, the UK, of course.
So good morning from Aurora on our, well, it's catch-up time, isn't it?
It is catch-up time, but we thought we'd tell you a bit about Embarkation Day, which is always an exciting time, isn't it?
It is.
We weren't in the queue for the car parking for very long.
No, not at all.
And we went in through the terminal, and there was no queues there for us.
No. Well, there were people waiting outside, those that had turned up earlier than their allotted time.
And that's something that they are doing more often.
Yeah.
They're actually monitoring people arriving too early and asking them to wait, which I think is something that you can't always avoid coming too early, and they are a little bit lenient with it, but it's something that stops people coming hours beforehand.
Straight through check-in, and because we were a priority, we were allowed to go and join the queue for security.
Straight on, did what we had to do with muster, and then down to our priority lunch.
Priority lunch, yeah, buffet, yeah.
Which was very nice.
It was nice.
Bob and Holly were able to come with us.
Yes, they were invited to go because they were doing back-to-back cruises. They were invited to go to the Embarkation Day lunch, which was great. So we all went together, didn't we?
Yeah.
A little bit different, change what they're doing, which is nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I think it was here that we noticed, first of all, how they are having to monitor their health and hygiene at the moment. It's certainly a lot more stringent than it has been for a long time, actually. And that's impacted not only because of the issues that some of the ships are having on board, but also with what's happening in Devon at the moment.
With the outbreak in Devon. And
yeah.
We were chatting to one of the Ent staff yesterday, and he was saying that the Devon impact has made things even more under control on here, and it is spotless. Everything is being cleaned instantly. You use it, and we even noticed last night after the captain's welcome on board that they held up in the crow's nest, they actually shut the whole room for an hour while they did a deep clean on that room again, which, you know, fair play to P&O. They are doing their damnedest to try and stop this bug.
let's hope the passengers are doing the same. Although, having witnessed some things yesterday, not all the passengers are doing their bit.
I think that's a fair way of putting it.
Most are,
Most are,
but
Yeah,
there's still
not all
one
of
or
them.
two that know better than everybody else.
What do we do afterwards?
We went to the crow's nest.
Oh yes, of
'Cause
course.
it
we
was
did.
Horizon. We've seen Horizon lots of times, and it's not one of our favourites.
No.
Bob and Holly weren't particularly interested in going to the show, so we went and sat and chatted and caught up and had a few drinks and a few more drinks.
And started meeting people on board who knew us, which is really nice to meet people that are either subscribers or followers. And it's really nice to be able to actually chat to them.
Yeah.
It's funny, you sort of walk around a corner and somebody comes at you, but that's really fun, really nice to see people.
And we ended up spending about 4 hours chatting to Malcolm and
Gary.
Gary with 2 hours. Be quiet. We're spending about a few hours chatting to Malcolm and Gary.
They were the ones that kept us up late.
Yeah, to the early hours of the morning, about 2:30, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was great and a good night.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Just had a bit of a knock on for the next day, but we'll tell you about that another time. After our day one catch up, we headed off to choir rehearsal, where today we had a new song to learn.
This is Ken having his first hot dog of the trip.
Let's see what we got. Very good.
Good.
Nothing quite like the sounds and smells of the seas. This is why we cruise, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
So, Lindsay,
Oh, so Kenneth.
here we are again on the sofa, talking about our first day at sea.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, we had a nice breakfast. Quite pleasant.
And hot? Yeah.
Yeah.
In the main dining room. They've got they're using the Alexandra dining room for breakfast, which is unusual because they're doing some maintenance at times in the Medina, aren't they? And it's a bit smaller, so there are sort of queues if you get there at the wrong time. But it was all right for us, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we didn't have to queue long, did we?
No, a couple of minutes
They
we
were,
were there.
they were quite efficient. So yeah, that was breakfast over and done with. Then we
And toast.
oh yes,
Oh, toast.
they changed their toast. They
They
changed the
have.
bread.
The toast is good.
And it's not sort of like brittle anymore.
No.
It's really good. Yeah, I was quite impressed with that. It was almost as good as the Cunard.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Very nice.
It was hot anyway. That's more than you get on Q9.
Yeah. I asked for a yogurt, and the gentleman, the nice waiter, came along and gave me a second one.
You did.
Yeah, that's it. He thought I needed it.
Cranberry juice was very thin.
Yeah, the grapefruit juice I had was okay. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was
Yeah.
alright. Anyway, we did a couple of quizzes in the morning.
Did a couple of quiz with Bob and Holly. We did the what was the first one? It was a themed one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, geography, wasn't it?
it was S.
S. Oh
Places
yes,
beginning
places
with S.
with S.
Did reasonably well.
Came second. It's good.
And then we stayed on and did the progressive quiz. We don't normally do that, but
No.
we've done a couple of sessions of that, and that's a bit more difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to make sure the Thatcher's Gold was all right on board.
Yeah.
And I got told off because it was sort of 10 o'clock in the morning.
And we had a spot of lunch. We tried out the burgers and the hot
No, we
dogs.
didn't. No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
we did.
We went to choir then.
Oh, we went to choir first.
Yes.
See, I was thinking of food already.
It's because you're peckish.
Yeah, choir. That was interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in it.
Huge amounts.
Some people who we've sung with before, and the MD is different MD, but he's one that will work us quite hard.
Oh yes.
So that could be interesting come the end.
He's very musically gifted. Isn't
Yeah, he is. And he's giving us one of the pieces is different so far. Can't say too much.
Quite challenging.
Yeah. So yeah, that's making us work. And then lunch. My hot dog was fine. Enjoyed my hot dog.
My burger was not quite as good as usual. but they are being very, very careful and serving everything to you. You're not allowed near anything up there.
You're not allowed to put your own sauces on, they do it for you. It's being very well monitored.
Yeah, they're being very careful and looking after us. Yeah.
Well, the afternoon was taken up partly by going up onto the top deck to play shuffleboard. Oh my goodness, it was windy up there. But you did well. You were up to your usual standard.
I got knocked out in the first round badly.
First round came. Bob and Holly both got knocked out in the first round.
They did.
I got knocked out in the second round.
Yes, so not that successful, were we? None of us.
No.
But it was nice to see some familiar faces. And the host was Freddie.
Yeah.
And he's really good personality. Yeah, very good guy.
Very dry sense of humour as well.
Yeah, yes, nice guy.
And it was kind of get ready for formal night, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, formal night. Yeah.
First formal night of the cruise.
Yeah. Yeah, dinner was okay, wasn't it really?
Yeah.
Formal. I quite enjoyed mine. Yeah, it was good. And then we went to Anderson's, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, for a few drinks. And then later that evening, we went and did the syndicate quiz. And didn't do very well. It's, as we said to Bob and Holly, it's big boys quiz.
Yes, it is big boys quiz.
Big boys
quiz.
quiz.
A lot of people up there.
Yeah.
And the young lady that was running was very, very funny, wasn't she?
She was funny, yeah.
So that was a bit fun. And that was the end of the night. Well, we had supper, of course.
Oh, we did have a little supper, didn't we, while we were up there, yeah.
You can't go to the syndicate quiz and not have supper.
Cheeky snacks.
But they were, again, they were serving everything. They were serving, obviously, the chocolate and Horlicks they were serving, but even they had a station that was there for the tea and coffee.
Yeah.
And they were even serving
Doing
that. They prepared glasses of water, and they were serving glasses of water from there so that you didn't touch any of that.
Yeah.
So the measures that they're taking are very strict.
Yeah,
and
very careful.
Being very careful.
So what did you have for supper last night then? Your cheeky snacks?
My cheeky snack was just a ham roll with a bit of salad.
I had a sausage in a roll.
Yeah, you did.
A currywurst sausage, yes. And Holly had her cheese and biscuits. But she had some nice cheese as well, didn't she?
Yeah, there was a nice selection up there, actually.
It was good.
And there was the selection on the whole in there was better than we've seen recently.
I would say it's probably about double what we've seen in recent times up there. The choices, there was good choices. You had your lamb shawarma, so your kebab meat, you had your currywurst sausages, that's sort of a bit of a staple. They had something.
There were fish slices up there.
Fish slices, something with noodle. They had aubergine something as well, roasted aubergine stuff. Yeah, and it was a really good choice for late at night. Yeah. So this afternoon, I've been up and I've played quoits. So what did you do, Lindsey, while I was quoiting?
Well, I came down and walked around the prom deck.
Oh.
Took a few photographs and a bit of video of the wake.
Oh.
It's nothing quite like a wake view.
No, it's lovely.
And I went into the foyer and photographed the beautiful flower arrangements there that dress the staircase as you go up towards to look at Aurora.
Classy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice. They always make a good job of that.
And tonight we're eating in Sindhu. And then there's a lot on tonight that we want to do. We got to chat to Bob and Holly, see what they want to do, but
there's almost too much, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. There's
the comedy
ventriloquist, impersonator, singer. We've seen him before, but he's really quite funny.
Then there's the fantasy show. And there's the Glenn Miller band,
Glenn Miller.
It's the Aurora Orchestra in the Crow's Nest. But they're all on at similar times, and you can't really easily. Well, you can do two out of three, two, but not three.
It just got to work out.
And there's some sort of jazz going on somewhere as well. So it's a really
busy.
And the busker. Oh, and the busker. Well, it's everywhere.
Yeah, we
which
don't
is
really...
really good.
Yeah, it is.
But
Good
it's
choices.
just almost too much choice.
But you can never have too much choice.
Yeah, 'cause we
you
can't fit it all in.
You can't fit it all. And then tomorrow we've got to be up reasonably early because we're on tour tomorrow for the Maritime Experience in Kiel. And we're going to have a word with Bob later and see if he's going to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to film us coming under the bridge. I think he could be persuaded.
I think that's mean, because I won't be getting up.
But Holly would kill me.
You can film it out the window if you wish.
They could do it off the balcony.
That's true.
Yeah. So, Lindsay,
So, Kenneth.
we're in Sindhu with our wonderful friends Bob and Holly. So, yeah, there she is. I'll only show Holly because she's prettier than Bob.
Doesn't take a lot.
And he sat beside me and it's difficult to film. So, Lindsay.
Yes.
Sorry, Bob.
He's going to sulk all night now.
He's pouting. He's pouting. So, Lindsay, what have you got to drink, darling?
I have Cobra.
Cobra.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now tell me, what have you ordered or have you forgotten already?
I've ordered some sort of beef dish.
Some sort of beef
To
dish.
start with, and then some sort of chicken dish afterwards.
Okay, and I've got the lamb chops, and I've been very rude. I've sort of half ordered off menu and got a triple Rogan Josh because I love it so much. So let's wait and see what happens. And here's a quick look at the menu for you. Which of these are your favourites? Perhaps you put them in the comments below. When you book Sindhu, you pay a reservation fee of £10 per head, but as you can see from the menu, every item is individually priced, so that £10 is knocked off the price of what you choose. And now, back to the grub. Got our impersonating poppadom things, and then we've got mango,
aubergine and something else. Oh, a lime, that's better.
oh, lime pickle, lovely.
Yeah,
Love that one.
you can have that.
So if you got Liz,
This is beef dish.
beef dish. Looks nice. I'll find out what it's like later after you eat it.
Yeah, go watch them. Me? I'm going to use a knife and fork.
This is my lamb chop. Well,
looks like-
Lindsay, what did you think of the starter?
My starter was really nice.
Yeah.
It was tasty without being too hot.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
For your meat?
Wait a minute. Wait, no.
Right, so I just had my starter. It was the lamb chops and they were beautiful. Quite spicy, nice and tasty. Very nice indeed, yes. And now the waiter's trying to come and take your empties away. So we better not hold him up because he's a very nice young man. So, main course, Linz.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah?
It was a little bit spicy for me,
Yeah.
but not too much, if that makes any sense. But no, I really enjoyed it. The meat was absolutely beautiful.
Chicken nice and moist as well.
Moist, delicious. Yeah.
So, what about the service we've had?
The service has been extremely good.
And we were offered extra sides,
We were.
which we weren't on Ventura.
No.
In fact, I would say
There's no comparison to
No.
the experience on Ventura and here.
I really agree. I think it was excellent.
So, what do you feel about the food that you've just had?
My main course was lovely. So I had they very kindly, didn't have to, gave me a triple portion of Rogan Josh, and it was really tasty, really beautiful. Nice little bit of spice to it, and they brought out extra sides as well. I just loved it.
Good.
Great.
So much better than the last experience.
So much better than Ventura, and the company's pretty darn good as well. So, Lindsay. Right then.
Right then.
What have you got now, lover?
Any royalties for that?
So,
What have you got now?
I've got a salted caramel
And vanilla.
and vanilla espresso martini.
Martini.
It takes longer to say it than it does to drink it, I expect.
Well, it could do the rate you drink them at. Right, let's see how you get on. Will it touch the sides?
not sure he's going to survive this.
It's cold coffee though. You don't like cold coffee.
Oh, actually, that's better than the other ones we've had.
Is it better than the tiramisu
one
that we had on Q-Night?
Oh yeah, a lot better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you've gone all dark.
That's because the sun's behind.
No, that's worse.
Worse?
Well, it's an improvement, I suppose.
You can't see my face. It's got to be an improvement.
So, would you like to try your
I will.
O'Reilly's?
So this is my
Oh,
O'Reilly's.
we've got some.
Oh, thank you.
No, does it help or not?
Not really. Shining light on his face doesn't work.
You love that one, didn't you? So this is O'Reilly's, which is coffee with Baileys in. And it's very nice for after dinner. It just finishes a meal a bit like a raspberry creme brulee used to when you could buy one on board.
It's not normally the sort of music that Lindsey and I would enjoy listening to, but it was nice to do something different and the company was good. But during the performance we all had to rush outside and take photographs of the beautiful sunset.
So we're still in the crow's nest at the moment. It's now 20 to 12. We had a great night earlier watching the Glen Miller Sound. It was really good. So we had another little drink now, another little vodka before we go to bed, to be up early in the morning for breakfast and do our trip in Kiel. Never been here before. So
No, and we've just seen Britannia.
we've just seen Britannia pass in the other direction. Yeah.
That was quite exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think it was. Didn't look big enough.
See, I told you it was. You didn't believe me.
No, but it was big. Yeah, it's great. Good day.
Night night.
Bye.
Next time on Ken Goes Cruising we pay our first ever visit to the port of Kiel. Bob ends up with his hands full. We reflect on our time at the memorial, then have a beer and pop back to the ship for sail away and another fun-packed night on board ship. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and see you soon.